Well, we're living in a historic time for home foreclosures. We've not seen the kind of rates of foreclosures and the home valuation problems that we've had in most of the people's lifetimes that are here now. My advice to folks when they're facing difficult times paying their home is not to panic. Many people think that just because their house value has dropped that there's no reason to keep their home, and nothing could be farther from the truth. The first advice I always give people is to look and see if your home meets your needs and to see if the payment you have is something you can afford. Now, when those two are not true, then we've got to take some choices and look at what you ought to do about your home. For many people, the problem is that they've reached a point where they can't make the payments anymore, or they've fallen behind and they're facing foreclosure. And at that point, the first thing to look at is how do we address that delinquency. Now, bankruptcy is one option to deal with that. We have plans in bankruptcy that will help us get that payment back on track and to catch up the payments that are behind. But sometimes that payment is more than you can afford, and without some modification from the bank, a tough choice needs to be looked at perhaps releasing the home. With values dropping as they are right now, and the market is stabilizing some, but if you're looking at a home where it's below value for what you owe, you can't afford the payments, then it may be time to consider either allowing the foreclosure to take place or even using a bankruptcy to address that debt.